Hey there! We're back to begonias. Hey, so I've been getting a tan, spending some time in the Caribbean the last couple weeks. Now it's time for more begonias. You know, while I was gone, I don't think I had the ventilation up going, you know, the fan and air circulation good enough in my greenhouse. I came home to a bunch of mold. Powdery mildew probably. So I've done a lot of chopping and treating and well, you know what? Hope for the best. See what happens. If nothing else, give me an opportunity to buy some more plants because things are getting full in here. So let's start first of all and check my prop corner, see what we've got going on. And then we'll get to this week's 3 begonias. All right, we've got some growth. We've got some things happening here in the propagation corner. So check it out. All right, so you may remember a while back, I propagated some Begonia luxurians. Check that out. Look at that. Look at that. We got growth. Look at that. We got growth. And I'm thinking it's starting to root. Here are some U485s. One of them is my plantlet, my only successful leaf propagation, and 2 others were from a friend from the Pacific Northwest branch of the American Begonia Society. You know, and it's really important, and everybody knows this, and I think everyone does this, but you've got to mark things. I have no idea what this is. I know it's a begonia. I put it in here, but I don't remember why I put it in here. Was this a cutting that I got? Was it a plant that I had that wasn't doing well, so I put it in there? I don't know. But anyhow, we're just going to put it in there. We'll let it grow. Perhaps when it gets bigger, we'll know what it is. Then, remember I planted some seeds a while back, and they were an unknown seed. Unknown is how it was labeled. And let's see if you can see this. Do you see that little piece of green? Just up from my thumb. Another one in the upper area. Those are seeds that have sprouted. I'm really excited about that. I have some more in the house from my grandest that I got seeds from. Then I had some additional cuttings from my last meeting at the Pacific Northwest branch when we did our terrarium event. And look at that. These were just little stumps that I put in. And we're getting luxurians. I want a giant luxurians growing in my collection. Then what else have we got over here? So nothing going on with my other leaf propagations. But here we got Begonia U4503. And guess what? Let's see if I can get this in here without making a giant catastrophe. Oh yeah, nothing's happening with that. But here, see that green? That's just more of the unknown. Some unknown begonia mix is how it was labeled. I also have a begonia, I think it was called a Gregory or something like that, in the house, and those have sprouted. Oh, that's gonna fall. That's unfortunate. Okay, and then we'll remember here, my Manos. Oh shoot, everything, look at that. Okay, well, that's what I get for thinking. Okay, so nothing happening there yet. I'm thinking I probably need to put that in moss, but it's still juicy, so maybe it's doing something. I'm gonna clean up this little giant mess, and then we will get to our begonias of the week. All right, our first begonia. Oh, hang on, I'm dropping stuff. Don't go nowhere. Be right back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I dropped my clicker. So, because I dropped it, I wasn't able to pause it. But anyhow, our first begonia this week is Begonia Black Truffles. Now, that's the name it was given when I purchased it, and I got this at the Pierce County Master Gardener annual plant sale last spring. Look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I was looking up to see what kind of information I could find out about Begonia Black Truffles, and all I can find is that it's an heirloom hybrid. It's rhizomatous. Now, a lot of the descriptions I saw said it had glossy leaves. Now, mine are kind of a velvety. Is that glossy? And then it's got a light center. So it does have the light center. Now, the neat thing, well, neat? No, neat is not the right word. An interesting thing about this specific plant is 2 months ago, it just completely melted away for absolutely no reason whatsoever. It was doing fine, it was growing, it was about this size. Actually, it wasn't even this size, it was a little bit smaller. And then it just melted away. So as I moved everything into the greenhouse, I had set it off to the side in kind of my little rehab area, and it came back. Look at that. So that is Begonia Black Truffles. I love it, and I'm hoping it continues to grow. If you think it's some other begonia, I would love to know in the comments what you think it is. But until then, I'm just going to go with what it was labeled. Begonia Black Truffles. Oh, it feels so, it's nice and thick, velvety. Love it. Okay, there you go. Black Truffles. Okay, on to the next one. All right, and our second begonia this week is Begonia Listada, a species hailing from Brazil. How exotic. Now, this has, I think the coloring could be better, but look at that. Oh, and she's flowering. This begonia, I got cuttings, they were this long, 3 of them. It is just growing. It's loving life. I've already up-potted it once. I've only had this baby since, wow, since the end of September. The begonia queen herself, Stella, hooked me up with this cutting. And I'm going to grow this into a great big hanging basket pot thing. Here, check this out. Can you see this? Look at these roots. The pot is, oh, there's some more roots. There are roots everywhere. It is just filling with roots. Love this. Look, it's the size of my head, bigger than the size of my head. Begonia Listada. Love the color, love the leaf. Look at that gorgeous, you know me in burgundy. Burgundy back, green front with a nice light stripe. In love with it. And check out, we got flowers, all kinds of flowers, more buds coming. So this is Begonia Listada. Do you have one? Why not? If you don't, you need to get one of these. They love growing. Look at that. Oh, just can't wait to get some more cuttings, make it bigger. Boy, check out that tan. I'm really liking the tan. I think I need to spend more time in the tropics. But for now, let's pop in the house and check out one of my first terrarium plants. Not the first, but one of my first, one that I absolutely adore. So, let's pop into the house. Let me find my clicker. I'm hitting my clicker. Hey. Oh. All right, our third begonia of the week is Begonia Gironellae. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Who knows? Maybe you do. You're welcome to put in the comments how I should be pronouncing it. But you know, if you just put the letters, I'll just pronounce it the same way. Anyhow, so this terrarium has a variety of begonias, but today we're focused on Begonia Gironellae. So let's open it up. Let's take a check at it. All right, so here we are. Don't be distracted by the other things going on in here. There's all kinds of stuff going on in here. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. This is the begonia that we were talking about. Begonia Gironellae. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Who knows? Maybe you do. You can put in the comments how I should be pronouncing it. But you know, if you just put the letters, I'll just pronounce it the same way. This is the begonia that we're talking about. Look at those nice thick leaves. Love the coloring. This was a little cutting that I picked up from a sweet person down in Chehalis. And it is thriving in my terrarium. It is another rhizomatous begonia. Check that out. It's just growing, growing, growing. This one is an endemic species out of the Philippines. So not only can you have delicious lumpia from the Philippines, but you can have amazing begonias. Check that out. It's just growing everywhere. And this lady has been flowering nonstop for the last 5 months. It took it a minute to get happy in the terrarium, and now it's just doing amazing, and it just keeps growing. So that is our final begonia of the week, Begonia Gironellae, an endemic species out of the Philippines. All right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our 3 begonias of the week. Join me next week when we will do 3 more begonias. Check on how the seedlings are coming along and the other things that we've got in the prop corner. So, ta-ta for now, and have a great Christmas if you're watching this before Christmas. And if it's after Christmas, well, have a great Christmas next Christmas. You know, that's the way it goes. Later.